Hello and welcome to What the Hey. Thank you for joining me to learn the answer to a question that I received. And when I go to my notebook, I see that the question is written as, who the hey is kbezuko? And this question comes from La Marana Oink, as well as Shadow Puppet 6548. So hello to both of you, and thank you very much for the question. So in terms of a very basic answer to this question, who we are talking about today is kbezuko, who is an online content creator who has a very long history of uploading videos to do with like daily activities, personal hobbies, as well as really random content like ASMR. On top of this, they have quite a few connections and collaborations that they've done on YouTube, some of which have turned into some pretty interesting drama. Now, if you would like a more specific and detailed description of what this channel is by the actual creator, what they kind of describe their channel as being is stuff to do with like fish videos, challenges, jokes, recipes, and video vlogs. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I will have them tagged in the description, so that's kind of an easier way to actually find their content. On top of that, if you would kind of like to figure out what they do outside of YouTube, they do have some linked like Instagram and Twitter accounts. So if you want to see what they do aside from posting actual videos, those are accounts that they run themselves, so those are options. So because I'm someone who personally enjoys history, I did want to include some of the details and analytics behind this channel, just so you can kind of see where they started and where they're at now with their community, which they decided to join YouTube on April 20th of 2012. They have around 6.9 million channel views, around 41,000 subscribers, and around 436 different videos. Next, what I wanted to do for discussing this topic is actually give a few methods of how to look through the channel. Like if you don't just want to watch a video, there are different ways to learn about what they do. Which, if you like shorter content, like you don't want to watch their full length videos, they do have quite a few like YouTube shorts. Most of them have to do with like gameplay and let's play footage, so if you like video games, those are an option. But then they also occasionally have some like ASMR and random stories uploaded to their YouTube shorts, so those are easy and you still kind of get familiar with what the general channel does. Another way to kind of interact with the channel is by looking at the live streams that they've done. Most of them have to do kind of like with what the YouTube shorts are, like it's gameplay stuff, or it's them interacting with their community, like answering questions. But then they also just give like general random stories and updates about themselves. But it's in a live setting, so it kind of feels more connected, I guess. Another way to look at their content aside from actually watching the videos is by checking out the playlist section of the channel, which is pretty helpful because most of them are split up by the genre of video. So whether it's like hanging out and learning about fish, or stuff to do with food, or like gaming stuff, there are playlists that are specifically organized so you kind of know what you're getting into. And then finally, another feature of this channel that's pretty helpful if you just kind of want to stay up to date with what they're doing is by checking out their community posts, most of which have to do in like regards to updates about a new video, or if they've posted something new on another social media account, or if they've made a new social media account. So if you just kind of want to stay up to date without actually watching their content, the community posts are pretty good for that. They're not posted like every day kind of thing, but it is helpful because most of the updates are important. So for the second to last section of this video, what I wanted to do is actually give a few examples of videos from the channel. That way you have a better idea of what they do. And once again, I'll have them tagged in the description, so if you want to check the videos out for yourself, you can. So to start, the oldest video on this channel is titled Como cuida a una tortuga, which was uploaded on August 18th of 2012. The newest video is titled Que es lo que más me gusta de mi pareja, which was uploaded on November 29th of 2023. And the most popular video on this channel is titled Las disculpas a mi ruptura con IMP3, which was uploaded on October 4th of 2020 and has around 500,000 views. So now, in terms of my general opinion, the actual content on the channel is fairly interesting, although there is kind of like a language barrier for me. There are occasionally like subtitles I can watch and everything, which does help, but some stuff to do with like the fish videos is very interesting. I think my favorite kinds of videos from this channel are the ASMR ones. Because there was one that I watched where it was like he had green hair and he was eating like chips or something, and the ASMR was being recorded through like a headset, so the quality was kind of funny. But in general, I've never made an ASMR video, not really, like seriously, so to watch someone else do it while also hearing like a different accent was very interesting.
Tengo estos.
Another thing that I find interesting about this channel is that apparently they do music. Like if you search up their name, there's like lots of songs that pop up. So if you also like music artists, apparently this is a good example of one. The only thing about this channel that I don't 100% understand because of like the language barrier and everything that I have personally is that there is like accounts of online drama with this channel in connection to other YouTubers. And I can probably put a few links in the description or something to like help explain that, or put it in like the comment section so people can learn more about that, because I tried to, I just don't feel like I have the right, or I'm not familiar with it enough to actually give a solid opinion about it. But I did just want to mention that that's a thing that's going on with this channel, and it's gone on in the past, and they've done interviews with people. So there is kind of like that ominous section of this channel that I'm not entirely familiar with, but it is a thing. But overall, from like a general standpoint, I feel like this channel is pretty fun for like sharing stories, because he's done like answering questions from like Instagram and he uploads those onto like YouTube and stuff. So he interacts with his viewers and everything very well. So he actually like shares stuff about himself. So you feel more connected to him that way, which is fun. And then I don't know what it is about the ASMR videos, but they just make me laugh. Like ASMR channels are very interesting because they can like do all sorts of things, but then it's also like they're whispering it in your ear and you're like, this is really weird, but it's also really fun. So once again, if you want to check out this channel, I'll have them tagged in the description, so that's like an easy way to find them and look through the content yourself if you want to. But I believe that is like the bare bones basic answer to this question, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.